Oops. Whoa. Let's make sure we're good here. No countdown today, just getting right into it. Alright, we're good. We're good. Alright, good. So, let's jump back into it, shall we? This is probably going to be a short-ish stream. I'm really just trying to finish all this stuff before Act 3. Like, we gotta do a lot of farming and stuff like that, but I think I figured out where the item was missing, the memory locket. We're missing one to get the final Ava upgrade, so let's see if we can just take care of that real quick. We'll get the farming stuff on, that doesn't really matter. And let's just switch it out for now. So we'll go back to the dice and claw. Also, we don't need this. Switch back to that. All right, now we're good for exploring. So, I'm pretty sure we missed one locket in... I think it's the Bone Ways or whatever the hell it's called. Worm Ways. So let's just head there really quick. Because if we get the final Ava upgrade, then we can get Silk regeneration on the bench, and that'll make farming even easier. Make that go by a lot faster, so... Let's try it. Bone bottom. Bop, bop, ba-boom. Alright, take the elevator up. Take a look at the map. It's like somewhere over here. We missed something down here. So we're going to take a look. Try to find whatever we missed. I just went through that area so quick I forgot there was a memory locket. And I've reviewed the videos a bunch of times, you know, where the locations are, and I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm like, I don't remember getting that one, so... It only takes a second, right? So we'll just take a look, see how it is. Oops. Yeah, I want to say it's somewhere down here. Yeah, I think it's down this way. There it is. Alright, sweet. So let's just quit out, save a couple minutes here of just backtracking. It doesn't really matter. And now we're at just about 14 hours. Okay. So let's use that locket. That should give us the last upgrade. I think it was on the Witch Crest, right? Just slot something. We'll be good for this. A long claw? Yeah, let's go with that. Doesn't really matter. I'm switching right back anyway. Alright, so that's everything before we get the final crest, the Shaman quest in Act 3, so... Back to Wanderer. Let's go see Ava. Get over there. Well, that was good. I'm glad that it was just that one we missed. Easy to miss that one. At least it's so dark, it's hard to see available pathways, you know? Alright. Finally gonna be done with this area.
Astana. Irunare. Da, Finistra.
Finally. All right, let's get out of here. Oops. Yeah, the Ava thing is a big one. It's a very obscure quest because it's like, you know, you get different rewards after socketing a different number of memory lockets. Alright, just as an example, we'll rest here, boom. Silk regeneration, awesome. Alright, let me just take a look at my notes really quick because I want to make sure that we're still on track here. Okay, so we got check Ava, we're done with Ava. Then we're just going to buy all the items. I think we get the Pimpillo, we'll get that last, that's a craft metal item. We'll get the items from the architect first, using that craft metal. And then we got the simple doors, simple keys. Let's take a look. I think we have one simple key. That's the last one we have remaining. So I want to go free the guy in Sinner's Road. Because after that, we just have to buy stuff. So we just have to go farming. Alright, so where the hell is Greymore? Yeah, kind of crazy, like... You know, in this playthrough, even though I've died, I've never lost any rosaries. We never lost a cocoon. And there's just not enough money. There's not enough money to get everything. I don't really understand. I don't understand why that is. Because it really shouldn't be like that. I think if you did get enough... You did get rosaries for every boss you fight, and for the challenge rooms, you'd be all set. It's very strange that they're so stingy on that, because... like, the cost of some of these items is nuts. It just seems too much for what they're trying to do.
Nesvir,
Shakun,
Cadestre, Yanara,
Notelia,
Pasfine,
Notelia.
Alright, let's get out of here. That was easy. Alright, now I'll just get farming. There's nothing else to do. And I was going to try to do a lot of farming up front, and then we'll try to figure out the difference. So I'm going to get about 3,000 rosaries and see if that's enough. We'll have to go through every merchant, you know, and try to figure that out, but we'll get to the best farming spot. I know I was explaining that previously at the end of last episode. But we should really be able to do this no problem now, so... Alright, we're gonna go to... But first, Shrine. Alright, Alright, so let's equip the farming gear. For that, we're going to use... don't really care about the dice. This is the most important item. And then you really just need this one to make sure you hoover up rosaries, especially if you get hit and lose a few. But the goal is really not to use any tools. You can do this faster, obviously with tools, but then you're going to run a deficit with shards pretty quick, so it's really not worth it. If you just kind of come in, charge it up. They should basically be toast after that charged attack, between the charged attack and the ability. Yeah, see, like, that's ideal. We're just gonna run through these three. Oh, we need to change the... That's right. One more item. I'm like, why isn't it doing enough damage? Typically, we'll just need to use the charge attack and then the power. So, swap this for the Volt Filaments. Now we'll do more damage. With the ability. So, charge up. That should be it. You want to do this really as fast as you can. Kind of screwed that up, but whatever. Alright, at the moment we got over 1,000. So let's get 3,000. Buy stuff from the vendor, see how we're doing. And you really gotta get that charge and just hope that they don't move too much. They stay in the pocket like that, and you're good. You just want to take that step right into them. Easy. Alright, so we went from like, what, 1,000 to 1,200? That was fast. You're gonna get about 150 rosaries per run if we can do this really fast. Like, I'll try to time this. 31. Oh, I got no... Damn it. Why the hell didn't the thing go off? Alright, still okay. We got about 150 there. In about a minute. Maybe I didn't charge up all the way. We'll see. That was strange. I don't know why the ability didn't trigger for the third guy. I mean... That's how to do it. That's a good run. You can go try to farm the other two at the other end there of like the opposite of the Cogwork Dancer spot, but the run back takes too much time. I think this is the most efficient way to do it. Again, they might back up, but you should be able to get them with just a couple extra hits there. Yeah. That's perfect. Get back here. And we do need to buy all kinds of stuff for the little bell house. You know, 3,000 is probably not going to cover. Probably need 4,000, but we'll start with 3 and see what else we can get. I want to get more stuff from the thief. Then we still got the architect. So I'd say the cosmetic stuff, like everything for the house, should come last, really. Alright, not bad though. I mean, we start off at 1,000, now we're at like 1,800. But yeah, it's so tedious. Like, I wish you didn't have to farm. I was really trying to do a playthrough where it's not necessary, but I don't know how you can possibly get enough rosaries to do it. Because ideally, you want to buy everything before Act 3. The difficulty is going to go up. Things are going to be a lot more challenging. Exploring is not going to be great. Those dive bomb attacks are pretty useful too. Alright, so now we're over at 2,000. Not bad. Charge up. Yeah, if you're really close to them, once you get that ability off, they're done. It's only when they take that back step that you're going to have to get another couple hits in somehow. And this is why you want to finish the Ava quest beforehand, right? Like, otherwise, you're not going to be able to regenerate Silk so quickly. You're going to have to fight them legitimately, and that takes longer. So not worth it. Alright, 2,300. We did already buy a decent amount of items from every vendor. I just don't know why the vendor's not moving on. I think I have to fight Lace, Songgrave, Glaive vendor. For her to move on, there's some weird thing to it. Or maybe it only happens in Act 3. But she's going to sell one final craft metal. That's what I'm saying. We should use the remaining craft metal on the architect tools. Wish I understood when crits would be possible with this crest. It's like, it's so random. Because it 1 out of 20 hits, like what causes a crit? It seems fairly unpredictable. Like, it's cool when it happens, but like there we go. Damn. Lost a few there, that was annoying. Just chip damage right before he exploded. Alright, maybe 1 or 2 more runs and then kind of see what we can procure for 3,000 rosaries. I can't imagine there's a faster place to farm. I don't think it's possible. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. You see that though? The crit staggered them. Like they stopped moving. They had to like reset their attack animations. That's interesting. So the crit does a lot. There's a lot of dynamics to it. Okay. Bop bop ba-doo. Okay, got over 3,100. Nice. All right, let's finish buying what we can from the vendor. Maybe that'll cause them to move. I don't know. I don't know what the trigger is to get them to get out of here. Oh, good. Yeah, we can get one of these. Oh god, we gotta give them another 5. Oh, that's gotta be what it is. We donate 500 and then we're good. Ugh. Alright, well, we'll get on the side quest too. You know what? I'm just gonna do this now. Because I bet that'll cause them to move on. The vendor to move on. I think that's the last thing we're waiting on. Alright, I'm just gonna get like 2,000 again, because that was unexpected. And it might give a few minutes for the NPC to move. Yeah, it's like maybe one more run, 1 or 2. Kind of annoying. No, I got 1,500 on the dot. All right, let's get out of here then. Let's see if they moved. Let's just see if they moved really quick. Maybe that did it. Nope, they're still here. Okay. We're going to have to warp away anyway. Or we have to do that other quest where we get the... I don't know what the hell it is. Clothing? Alright, so let's go to the thief first. See if he's got anything worth buying. That means we're going back to the blasted steps. Okay, 740, 680, 240. This might just be enough. Alright, 240, but you know, I think I'm going to use some of these. What do we got here? 340, let's do that. Just use it. Because we can make some money back. Alright, he's done. We got nothing left to buy from him. Oh, we still got a couple more of these to find. Damn. Wonder what else there could be, unless they're just further vendor purchases. Which is possible. Alright, we're gonna go back to... Let's go farm like another 2K. Actually, why don't we do this quest really quick? Because what we gotta do is what? Cloaks for the choir. I don't think this takes very long. I think we can just farm like this one little path and get this pretty much taken out pretty quick. This might be good. Let's see. That's right. We can just sort of run right through here over and over again. Yeah, how do we need much? 15? Yeah, look at that. Already a third done. Ah. If we go back, I want to say the guys to the far right respawn already. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll just rest at the bench. Should only take like 1 or 2 runs and we're good. We got 8? Yeah, perfect. If we can do that in 2 runs, that'd be great. Go back and farm a little bit. Once we get a few rosaries for a time, you know. No! That sucks. Oh, nuked those guys. Hell yeah. Good. Good, good. So we just get this guy up here. Oh, come on. Where did you go? Dingleberry, quit hopping around. Where are we at? 13. Just need 2 more. That might be the guys at the end of this room. I like how they're singed. Like, they literally got cooked. It's a neat little detail. Alright, all good. That's such a weird quest. Compared to some of these other ones where it's like the pins. Oh, you gotta get the fine pins, but it's a random drop. Like, why? At least the cloaks are consistent. Just some weird stuff in this game. I don't know why it is the way it is. Okay, lost merchant. Wailing mother. Okay, we got another boss we could do. It's an annoying one. And final audience. That is also cool. Get a really good item from that one. So that's good. Okay, that is the rest of the quest for this. Let's do the merchant first, just because they're going to have more stuff to buy. So we go to Memoriam. And we're just going to go down. Damn it. I'm going to go right up here. Here's where we'll find the merchant.
Magina Fora.
Doskolem. Shomano. Doskolem. Doskolem.
All good, finally. So that was the trigger. You gotta do donation to get the last set of quests. Alright, I'm just gonna run straight through. And just work our way up, get back to the nomadic travel device, whatever the hell that is. Just make sure that it resets properly, and I'll take a look at how much we got to farm for the last remaining items from the shopkeep. Okay, 500. Okay, yeah, there is... I'm not sure where we're... This has to be one of the last ones we need. Maybe someone else sells something like that? I'm not sure. Okay, 300, 500, 100. So we need like... like 1,000 or more, 1,200 perhaps. Let's see what we got for these. 220. It's not really a lot. Right, let's rest here. Let's try to get 1,500. I'm slacking a bit here. I get so lazy I stop paying attention, you know? And we got a couple of boss fights, that's good. See if we can get those done. Just, man, I hate farming. It just takes so long. Stupid backstepper. And done. Alright, so we got 700. Come on. need 72. Some progress. Alright. Oh, just if only this was not so tedious. You know, it doesn't take that long, but like, come on. Come on. EPM, how you doing, bud? Hope you're having a good weekend. We're now into the excruciatingly tedious part of the game where you're forced to farm because the game doesn't give you enough rosaries. Luckily, we can get like, I don't know, 150 to 200 rosaries a minute here, but still. Yeah, doing good, man. I got a little bit of time to stream, maybe like an hour or so here, so just seeing if I can make a little more progress. I'll have more time to stream tomorrow, and we'll hopefully be finishing up Act 2 or getting into Act 3 proper. Man, it's just... It's one of these things, like, I wish the game just gave you rosaries when you beat every boss, every challenge room. It doesn't make sense why things are so expensive late game. When you have, like, no alternative but to farm. And yeah, you can just keep doing this, I guess, but, like, it's not... Like, this isn't fun. It's just kind of incredibly boring. But for a 100% guide, I gotta show it. I gotta show the good and the bad. Alright, so let's see. We should have enough now. By the last craft metal we need. One of these. This thing. And one of those. Alright, cool. So, that's pretty great. I mean, we're nearing in on every tool. We got almost everything, you know. Nearly everything. There's a couple things left to buy from a couple more vendors, and then we're good. And that's really all we're doing now, is just farming up so we can buy stuff. We got a few more bosses here, which will be fun. And I just want to get everything first. My OCD says we gotta finish farming. So we still have one more spool fragment somewhere. This is from the beginning of the game, the mash shard that we need. The bone bottom vendor. That's like another few hundred that we'll have to acquire. Alright, so where are we at now for rosaries? We just spent just about everything. Alright, let's get another 2,000. Ugh. Yeah, what are you playing, EPM? You still doing Silksong? You trying to get every trophy or anything for that? Or you move on to some other games? Alright, boom, boom, boom. Let's go. few rosaries. Alright, it's over almost 700. It's something. How many vendors are left? That's a good question. We also got to deliver a Psalm cylinder. I think it's the last one. Yeah, I know how to play chess. I haven't played a long time, but I know how to play. I was taught when I was a kid. How about you? All right, over 1,000. Damn. Ugh, 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 ugh. Yeah, let's get 2,000 and then... I'm trying to think of the other vendors. Let's take a look at the other vendors really quick. All right, we're good in Songclave. That's all set. And we are good with the thief over here. Still one more thing to buy in Bone Bottom. I think we're good with this merchant too. Good with this guy. Good with this guy. Then it's just Bellheart. Play it every day. Yeah, it's a fun strategy game. Oh yeah, we got the architect as well. All right. It's fun to try to anticipate your opponent. It's a game that requires you to think a few steps ahead. Also, like, what is it? One of the oldest games in the world? Get down here. 1100. Hey, what's up, Ghost? How you doing? Yeah, you've been saying to get a new phone. What did you upgrade from? Like an iPhone 15, 14? And how does it compare? And a boom. Oh, 700 to go. Oh, you went from a Samsung. So it's your first iPhone? How do you like it better compared to whatever version of Android Samsung modified? Okay, about 1,500. Not terrible. Now we're maxed out for shards. That's good. Another reason to do this too is like the bosses tend to get pretty tough in Act 3. And so you're going to end up using a lot of tools. That means you're going to hit shard deficits. You're going to want to use whatever rosaries you're gaining just to buy shards. And when you have nothing left to buy, that's all you can do. That way you're never out of shards. You can just keep playing the bosses over and over again without having to go farm anything. You got Hitman 3 for iPhone. And how is that? What is that, blood money? It's not like the new Hitman, right? There's no way. Well, I see a new Hitman barely runs on a Switch. Like, no way you could put that on an iPhone. Alright. Almost there. Oh, wow. So, Absolution. I don't hate Absolution. I haven't played it in a few years, but... I mean, it's the precursor to where they ended up. I think it's important. A lot of people hate it. It is a lot more linear than the other games. It's not bad. It's an interesting one. Curious how that'll be on mobile. Like, maybe it'll be okay? I don't know. Alright, so why don't we go to the architect since we're already here. That way if we need any more money, we can just kind of warp around a bit, but... I think we're okay. So let's go to the underworks. We do have all the other craft metal we need to get the remaining items, remaining tools. So that's good at least. Where the hell am I going? Wrong way. This way. Let's buy this stuff. Alright, 3 tools. They each require a craft metal. We got 4. That's perfect. Boom. Alright, nice.
Tamilian.
Alright. If we come back later, she's dead. She'll give us an item, but... I'm not gonna worry about that later. Till later. That's funny, you can get Silent Assassin. It's just goofy to me. Let's go back to First Shrine. Let's give the weird guy that last psalm cylinder. This will give us some more rosaries. So let's just quickly go down here. Oh shit, we got what's his face over here.
Kadastama.
Ah, Samia Samas.
Miofene.
Oh, Bopaya. Oh, Bopaya.
What? Alright, collection complete. All good. Did he give us any more rosaries? Maybe a few. Okay. let's just work our way back up. Alright, now that vendor's good. I want to get the final mass shard. I'll really be in good shape. I gotta figure out where the final spool is. I must have missed something, like one thing. Unbelievable. Alright, that's 9. Yeah, might as well donate that. That finishes up the Bone Bottom quests. Besides, we hit our cap anyway. And let's take a look at Bellheart. Go around to the other vendors too and just see what's up, but I mean... trying to rack my brain where that other spool fragment might be. It's not a vendor quest.
Hello, Meg.
Oh, boom. We're done. Okay, we found every spool fragment. That's all set. And then the last mask, we don't get till Act 3. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Good God. Alright, first... before we buy anything else, let's drop this stuff off. So it's 4 of those, 3 of those, 3 of those, 2 of those. Maybe there's a third rune harp? I know there's an egg you get in Act 3, so we might just have to look for those later, but... oh, good God. Oh, so much stuff. Alright, let's get this. Multi-binder is going to be a great tool for the final boss. Let's do this because it'll take a little time, and we're going to backtrack now. I like to go with red. Why not? Red's a good color. Okay, so we need... I'm gonna say we need about 1,500 because I know there's another thing we can get, like it's like a jacuzzi. It's like about 500 or more. So we're close to everything we need. If we go up here, we'll see they started painting it, which is cool. Yep. Look at the desk. We can see we got so much stuff now. Like, so much. In fact, we might have just about everything we need to this point in the story. Very cool. Yeah, I want to see, what do we got? I think there is a third rune harp. We'll just save really quick. So let me just take a look really fast at my full saves. Go to this one. So we look at these things. Okay, there's a 4th choral commandment. There is a 3rd rune harp and an egg. I think we can't get that till Act 3, that till Act 3, and I'm pretty sure that as well. I want to say that's the case. So I think we're good on items. Great. Relics, rather. All right, 1446, almost 15 hours in. Let's get about 1500. And they were really not too bad here. Again, I want to say, yeah, let's take a look at everything. I mean, it's pretty solid here. What is Schwarzenegger's nationality? He's Austrian, right? Yeah, I think we got every red tool. We'll get another tool when we fight one of these bosses in a minute. And, I think we're doing pretty good here, too. The blue tools, I think we've covered just about everything. We're going to get one more in a minute. I want to say it's a red tool, though. So we can go do that really quick. Let's square that out of the way. Because we have one more craft metal. Yep. And then we can just go to here in Greymore and just craft it. Let's do it. And after that, we'll farm about, I don't know, 2K. Let's see if we can wrap that up. It's really amazing, just there's so much to do in this game. I mean, Act 3, it definitely winds down a little bit, especially if you buy everything, do all the side quests and stuff by the end of Act 2, but man, it really just keeps going and keeps going. It's kind of amazing. You can see why it took them 7 years to make this. Like, they weren't dilly-dallying. Okay, so we've made... Yeah, that's all the red tools done. One of these gets taken away in the end of Act 2, so then these rows become even. For this, we're missing an item from Act 3, and we get one more thing from a boss fight, and then that evens out that row. I think we have all of the yellow tools now. So I think we're good. And yeah, when we fight, what's-his-face again, we'll get an upgrade for this item too. Trobio. But that's Act 3. Cool, let's just restart so we don't have to go back a little bit of a way. Save a minute, right? Just make sure we still got it. We got it, all right. Let's get our silk. Now, if we look at what we got, I mean, we have 220, 440, and 60, 500. So we got just over 500. But I mean, I don't know. It's kind of good to hold on to some. So, we'll just keep that for now. Grand Bellway. make sure we're good. Yep, everything's all right here. Alright, well. We'll be doing this for a few minutes. No, I don't really play any board games. We were just talking about that there with was it EPM. Yeah, I play chess once in a while. I haven't played it in ages, but I remember how to play it. Otherwise, really nothing for board games. What about you? What do you play? Is there some Hitman and Call of Duty board game out? At least we're making shards back, and we spent a lot that last one. And bone bottom. Man, you really get such into a groove gathering up all the resources. So we already got 500, quarter of the way there. Yeah, we might be good to 1500. I can't remember if the jacuzzi thing is 500 or 800 though. That's why I just want to go with 2000. There is a Hitman board game? I was kidding. That's so funny. Come on, that was cheap. That was cheap. At a certain point, you can do this blindfolded. All right, 800. Sure and steady. Another thing, like, why are shards so rare? Like, really the only issue with this game is the economy. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Oops. Like, I'm sure the thought was, you know, if you can acquire everything too quickly, you're going to be too overpowered. Something like that, you know? But to me, it's just like, you shouldn't have things cost more than what's available in the game. Like, farming should not be required. Because if there's not enough resources, then lower the cost of things. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. What the hell is this? Which is your favorite? You gave me 15 characters to choose from? I don't know. Like, I don't really care about much of those other shows. Breaking Bad, I haven't watched in 10 years. Like, I've never been a huge Scarface fan. It's like, yeah, okay. Like, it's a good movie, but I was never one of those guys that's like, oh yeah, Tony Montana. It's my whole identity. I'm gonna base around Tony Montana. I had a roommate in college, and he had a Tony Montana poster. You can probably guess what he was like. Dexter Morgan, what is that? The Dexter show? I never got into Dexter. I think it was on Showtime, right? And I never had Showtime when it was popular, so I never watched it. I think I have Showtime now, just because I got it years ago to watch the new Twin Peaks. Well, that's not new anymore, like Twin Peaks Season 3. I think I forgot to cancel it. So I still got it, never watch it. Well, Game of Thrones up to a point. Game of Thrones was really good. Until the last, I don't know, 2 seasons. Pretty much when they ran out of book material, they started writing it themselves, you know. But I've never seen a show end on such an unsatisfying note. And literally have all the plot lines never really wrap up. It was terrible. Ryan Gosling, yeah, I know he's an actor. I do need to watch that newer Blade Runner that he's in. What are we at here? Almost at 2000. Do you know any movie? Yeah, Blade Runner 2049. I gotta watch that. Why did he die? Dude died after the fact there. I guess there's extended shock damage. Oh, maybe one more. Maybe one more. And we're done farming. I really don't think there's anything else to buy. I think I'll double check all the tools and stuff off stream, but fairly confident we're good. No, I don't. Like, I grew up a long time ago, so I was more of a fan of Western animation as a kid. Like, I was already too old by the time, like, Pokemon came out, and that was when anime took over animation. Or any Western cartoons. The style did, you know what I mean? Like, my favorite shows now as a kid were like, X-Men, Batman, the animated series. Conan the Adventurer. It had a really distinct style. It was more Western animation. And never really got into anime. The only thing I ever watched that I thought was decent was Berserk, because I'm big into Dark Souls. Everybody's like, oh, Berserk, 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 and it was like the 1997 anime or something. That was good, because that was weird. She got into like the God Hand, and it's more or less Hellraiser. That was cool, but I never got anything else. Just like, not my thing. I don't know what it is. It's just, I can't get into it. Can't get into it. Alright, let's go buy the rest of this crap. I'm assuming you do get into anime there, EPM, and if so, like, what do you recommend? As someone who doesn't like have too much of an interest.
Meg.
What's a good one? Ah, see, there's 1,000. Damn it. All right, well, we'll get this.
Polyamor.
Just to string up some lights.
Menonor.
Okay. All right, I think we got enough.
Amor.
Whew, man.
Hello, Meg. Polyamor. Polyamor.
So she's out of things to sell. Check out the house. Now, it is cool. You can go in here and you can generate silk this way too. But it's not that big of a deal. We also got the gramophone, so if we want to play cylinders, we can do that too. That's kind of cool. It'll leave it on when you leave your house. But it's kind of annoying. So just kind of hold off on that for now. Oh, Attack on Titan. Yeah, I mean, I've seen stuff about that show. The big, weird, naked giants that eat people, right? It's a weird, weird concept. But yeah, I'd imagine that is pretty good on the gore effect. Yeah, so that could be good. I don't know. Alright, Enclave. Anything else to buy? I think we're kind of done. I'm pretty sure we got everything from Farfields, and we got everything from Deep Docks and Hunter's March. Yeah, and even the vendor's gone from Bone Bottom now, so I think we're all set. Let me just get rid of this marker. Okay. So let's go back to Grand Bellway. T800 or Predator? Probably the T800. Predator's alright. I mean, Predator's having a bit of a resurgence now. But, like, meh. It's cool. I mean, Terminator's got way more personality. Alright, so now we're gonna fight a boss. He is annoying. And so let's take this off, put on poison. I'd say attacks are pretty good. And we don't need to farm anymore, so I'm going to get rid of this, bring back that, bring back the dice, try to heal a little bit. I think that's okay. This is a tough boss, so we'll see how we do.
Miofene?
We do get another tool once we beat him, so
Caspin?
it's one of the few bosses that gives you something.
Melsten Uraka,
Half these bosses don't get anything for them.
Elas Teresura.
Ugh. Tax. Tax the way to go.
Melsten Uraka.
Nesvir.
Nalegara actum.
Nice. Let's look at the tool list now. We're just missing one. We get that in Act 3 from the Pinstress. It's like a boss fight. That's the last item you get, really. So I think we're totally good here. Awesome. And that took care of another quest. We just have the one in the slab. Before we go to the slab, let's just go down and kind of run through back to Songgrave. I think this is still good too, but we can find the green. I don't know, call him the Green Knight. I don't know what else to really name the guy. He might be over here. Ah, damn, he's not. I don't think you have to talk to him before you get to Act 3, but I don't know. He's somewhere in the Citadel now. Alright, so let's go to the Schlab. Try to beat this dumb boss. Very annoying boss. So it's gonna go up. They're way, way up. Let's get this bench just in case we die. There might be one closer, I can't remember. Cannot remember. Oh, hold on. Is there another bench over here? Yes. Gotta fight some goons first, and then we fight the boss. Spikes are pretty good just because, like, see how they do dive? They dive on the floor. Yeah. Spikes for the win. Yeah, it's an annoying fight, but I don't know. If you're persistent, it's not that terrible. Let's just heal up anyway. All right, now I just got to make sure that basically doing everything, or we've done everything. Don't think there's really much left at this point. Let's get out of here. Drop off the boss item back at Songgrove. No more quests. Now let's take a look and see what else we really have to do. I think we've got every item we need in Act 2. We're up to this point. We could go fight Lace. And then we're kind of good. Again, I don't think there is anything else we are missing. I think we've done everything. So when we go fight Lace, get that over with. You don't have to fight Lace. It's, you know, you don't have to fight the final boss yet. There's still another little quest to do, so... Alright, well that wasn't too bad. Again, attacks and just bouncing on her head. She's so easy up until the last fight. I know I said it before. This is another thing I don't like. These little interludes. They're just not that interesting. It's like, okay, you get a few sentences of lore. Alright. What do I even get for that? Nothing? Just gets us to the next part. Oh, is that the third? Oh, it's the third silk heart. That's what it is. Okay. That's right. Yes, now we're at the terminus. We're like way above the Citadel. Or just north of the Citadel. Alright, so we're just gonna get through this area. It's not very big. But there's a bit of a loop. It's really just some lore. Like, you can read these things and... like 3 of them. That's all. Might as well buy the map. So you can't fight the boss there now, but you don't really want to do that. So extra silk, nothing fancy. This just completes a loop, you'll see. Yes, now you can just get up to the boss faster. That's it. Nothing too nuts about that. Alright, so now that we're ready to fight Grandmother Silk, I'm gonna go back here.
Ahoy!
You can give us another quest.
Ja, Finistra.
Kevig Gero.
Hironare.
Brondaga.
Passfine.
Natamis. Do Zobo.
Benifreg. Megina Fora.
Aledara.
Kadastama.
Ah, Elos.
Guenera.
Oh, Cacho.
Timbiayan.
Gafama. Sagrador.
Dalaka Revendo.
Nera Manel.
Okay, so we're gonna do just a couple things now. Go back to the Underworks because Architect should be dead. She leaves an item. We'll just grab it. Then we can go through and collect all the other things we need for this quest, and we should have 2. Yeah, we already got 2. The Hermit Maiden Souls are easy to get. It'll take 1 minute. And then that'll probably be the end of the stream for tonight. Before we do the... Yeah, nothing. You don't get anything even if you play that. Before we do the final boss, I just want to make sure that we didn't miss anything that we can get before Act 3. Including, like, maybe a relic. That's all. But I mean, yeah, we're as good as we can get because we got all the silk spools, we got all that stuff, so. Alright, we're going to Bellway. Gonna go to Bellheart first. Just go right down here. Fall down again. Talk to this dude.
Mio finne?
Orala.
Got it. The last one's just like the shaman woman from the very, very beginning of the game in Bone Bottom here. And while we're in Bone Bottom, because we donated all the shards, they're going to make a statue of us. The guy's going to give us the builder. Give us a little statue.
Faladin.
Yes, now we got our own little hornet statue there. Fancy, fancy. All right.
Dara. Dara.
All right, that's all there is to it. There's the statue. And here she is.
Miss Via?
Fire, Jo Manel.
Well, let's get back to Songgrave, Grove, whatever the hell it is. I'll just turn this quest in, and that'll be that.
Yanara. Paspin?
Gafama. Natamis.
Cadestre.
Ah, Elos. Brondaga. Gevig get.
That's fine.
Soul Snare. Nice. Got all the keys, all that stuff. So if you look at our tools now, kind of evens out. Yeah, we're missing one. What is it? Blue tool? One blue tool. We get that in Act 3. And I'd say we got everything. I think I'm fairly confident we didn't miss a damn thing. So, yeah, doing great. Doing great. Again, we've explored everything. I'd say we're done. Done with Act 2. I will double check. Just make sure we didn't miss anything else. And yeah, that'll basically do it for tonight's stream. Hopefully we just got the final boss left. Hopefully there's nothing left to collect. Otherwise, that's it. I'll start. We'll do that beginning of the next stream, get into Act 3. Cool. All right, thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a good weekend. And see you next one. Probably tomorrow. Take it easy. Bye-bye.